What's up, guys? My name is Grizzly, and today I'm going to do a walkthrough of a Diamond 4 game I played on my smurf account. In this game I played Nidalee mid lane, and my runes are 9 magic penetration marks, 9 armor yellows, and 9 armor blues, as well as built power queens. So it's a rather straightforward rune setup with a lot of early game power. As you can see here in the beginning of this game, I'll just walk around creating as much vision control as I possibly can with my trinket ward, of course, in the river brush, as well as many traps as I can put out. So going over the team comps and the matchup which I have, I'm actually against a Lux in lane, which isn't that usual. But the matchup, as far as I know, is rather favored towards me. But if she saves her binding for when I jump in, she can probably survive the lane. Then we have a Tryndamere top lane running with teleport, which is always good. Some Tryndameres tend to go a bit ham and go with the ignite instead of teleport, which I don't agree with. And he's up against Malphite in top, so it's mostly gonna be a farm lane. Then I have my pre-made here. As Thresh support with a Queen AD carry. They're up against Tristana Morgana, so they have a very favorable matchup since Quinn just shits on Tristana early game. And then jungle, it's Rek'Sai versus Fizz, so it's two really strong junglers in this current meta. In the beginning of this laning phase, I would push as much as I can to just get the level 2 faster than her, and see if I can get like some Sheezer Raz and maybe even pressure for a gank kill. I usually play Nidalee top lane, but in this game I just didn't get the top role, so I went mid instead. But the playstyle isn't that much different. The build path is also like extremely similar. So I'll hit 2 on this creep over here. I'll jump it, and she actually hits 2 at the same time, so didn't go as I planned, but I land a spear here. You see, I faked that I was gonna go and walk in war, but instead I just threw a spear at her, so she took a step forward and I punished her for it. Like with the Nidalee rework, the spears doesn't take that much in early game, so it's not like I will get a huge advantage of landing spears, as long as I don't like hit 2 or 3 of them. The thing that Lux does rather well in the early game is pushing the lane. As you can see, she can just combo the wave and pretty much outpush me, but I keep on autoing the creeps to like keep the lane like at least in the middle, so it doesn't hit my turret. But here there's like, I can't avoid it, so I just have to take these creeps into my tower. I actually missed the siege there, which is really bad. You should always like assure that you hit the siege minions, like use spells for it, whatever, you know, just you need to hit that. This gives a lot of gold. So now we're both level 3, and I actually have a way better all-in than her at level 3. Even at level like 4, I also have a pretty good advantage. So I should be able to like make something happen in this lane during the early stages. Looking at the CS, I'm 2 minions behind right now, but it's kinda expected throughout like level 1 and 2, where Nidalee is rather weak in the 1 versus 1. Okay, I'm just gonna auto hit her, like try to land the spear, but she sidesteps it pretty nicely. Like, even though this isn't extremely high elo, it's still like level 4, so she probably like at least uses her abilities correctly. There, it actually may seem like I went even in the trade, but because I have like not passive sustain, but since I can sustain through my E, I actually won that trade really hard. Because Lux has no way of sustaining. There, if I landed that spear, I would actually get the kill, but I don't think it will matter that much, because she either has to be here or I will get her eventually anyway. As you can see right here, I just go for the combo. I didn't even have to hit a spear, just ignites, and yeah, she's dead. I live with 130 HP, like before Dangerous game maybe like 90 or 100 I think it was, so it was rather fine. Like the ignite had no way of finishing me really, so calculated good play and she like overextended a bit too far. She didn't have the mana to duel me efficiently there. She should have just probably tried to take the minions and just recall. So now I back with, I'll check how much gold. Yeah, I have 1,300 gold, so I will probably go for a catalyst here, since I want to build into Rod of Ages. The reason why I go... Okay, actually I went towards Ringen, yeah, that's fine as well. Oh, whatever. The reason why I really want to rush Rod in this game is mostly because we don't really have a front line whatsoever. Besides maybe one could argue Thresh, but it's like it's not enough. So I have to like peel for myself and be able to tank like a couple of hits. I need to tank like the Lux combo plus like maybe a couple of autos from Tristana, and Rod really helps me survive that. So I actually ward the left side of my lane here. We don't have any vision whatsoever on the map. Like that's the only ward our team has placed right now, but we'll pay for that by giving up Dragon right here, I think. Yeah, Lux pushes up the lane, there's nothing I can do about that. And I really have to like get these last hits, and besides we didn't have any vision, so like there was no way for our team to know that they actually did Drake here. And bot lane was back as well, so yeah. The thing is, early dragons doesn't really matter that much as long as you don't get to the 5th one in the later game. As you can see here, our team has actually established a pretty nice lead, and Fizz ganks my lane, but he doesn't get like anything. But I land a spear, so yeah, we get some damage on her at least, but not much. Actually, Jumper again, here I get combo, which is not like so optimal. But yeah, since, as I said before, I actually do have sustain, and I am, by the way, maxing my heal, as you can see here. It heals me for like actually quite a lot. You can see now because we come from here. I actually scored the kill as well. She just, yeah, she just took the spear to the face and died. Yeah, it heals for like 190, which is really good. So even if I lose the trades, like from the looks of it, I actually win them rather hard. This is the thing with Nidalee mid lane, is when she actually gets a few points in her heal, and if she manages to land spears in lane, she can easily just outtrade and after a while just take 1v1 kills. Here I'm gonna try for a roam bot lane. As you can see, they're in the middle of the lane and they're both like rather low HP. They're like half, both of them. So I'm gonna try to like avoid a ward here if it was ward in here. So it's more of an element of surprise if I walk over that wall. From the looks of it, they didn't have a ward, so yeah, I'm just trying to go for combo here. Unfortunately, I get exhausted, but I still managed to do a bit of damage, and yeah, we scored the kill. A minion actually tanked my spear there, but it was fine nonetheless. Thresh lands a nice hook there, so it was easy gank. Now Lux actually shoves the creeps into my tower, so I lose some minions, but as you can see, the tower is like almost full HP, so it's not I'm not in danger of dropping it. So I'm just gonna stay bot and we're gonna push down this turret. And yeah, now we have like a really huge lead, because not only did we get like kills bot lane, and both our AD carry and support have 0-0-3, which is, it would be better if Quinn had like a kill or two, but they still have like a sufficient lead. But I have also scored 2 1v1 kills in mid lane, and our jungler seems to be doing fine. The only one who's like a bit, I wouldn't even say it's behind. He's died one time top lane to a gank, and he has 20 CS lead. So yeah, like overall the map is just going in our way right now. So here my bot lane tries to like get something to happen mid lane, but Morgana shows up, and then it's really hard to gank because she can just spell shield the targets getting hooked. So yeah, Queen's gonna stay mid because there's nothing really to do bot lane. She's just gonna be here for the pressure and the XP, I guess, and I don't really mind that much because I'm a level ahead of Lux right now. Here she actually, like, for no reason tanks my spear, but I actually get hit with a bind to the Morgana bind, and yeah, I lose a lot of HP. We get the hook on Morgana, he actually ults there and she just flashes it. So basically we traded Thresh ulti for half of my HP as well. We lost half my HP, Thresh ulti, but we got Morgana's flash, so it's an okay thing. Here Fizz goes in, we land a hook on Morgana, I actually finish her there. Fizz goes in and he finishes Rek'Sai as well. Fizz gets ulted and gets really low. I should have healed him before, but I was a bit late. But we exhaust Tristana so she can't finish off any kills, and we won the trade there as well. We got 2 for 0 actually, so that's a really nice trade. As you can see from the goal now, like the game is almost over. We have a 5k goal lead after 10 minutes. It's like insane hard lead. So here I finish my rod. I buy one pink ward and one green ward. With these wards I'm not only gonna be able to like get a lot of vision control around me, but because of the vision control I establish in mid lane, I will be able to roam to other lanes and hopefully they won't be able to gank me at all. And if Rek'Sai goes to clear a pink ward, since we're so ahead, I can just like jump instantly out of my lane and try to harass him. Because at this point I can almost 1v2 them if I dodge Lux spells. So here I land spells onto Tristana, I try to finish her. I actually did a bad combo there, and I should have altered Ignited before I did that. But she has shield left, so yeah, I'll just jump away. So there I actually wasted both of my summoners, and the only thing I got was Tristana's heal, and I got her out of lane. So it wasn't that worth it. Now she just... I think she will back here, I'm not sure. Let's check. So she's actually gonna go bot lane to take these creeps. She's in a safe position to do it because they know our bot lane. She's backed. Thresh shows up mid with his... Okay, he actually doesn't have mobies, but I guess they didn't back at the same time then. Okay, so I'll pink ward this brush over here. This I would never do if we weren't so ahead, because then they could just clear it and I wouldn't be able to respond. But because what I said earlier, that I'm so ahead that I can just jump out of my lane instantly and defend the pink ward, and ward like in their jungle basically. So this pink ward is better to place than here or here or here, depending on how far ahead you are. But right now this pink ward is like so fucking safe here. It's like there's no way they can take it. So we're just pushing mid, trying to get the tower. I tank one shot, but doesn't matter at all. Because I can do this like risky plays and I can take these like rather bad trades because I can just heal myself up afterwards. Here Tryndamere actually gets the 1-1 kill on Rek'Sai and this assists him on the second kill, so they get 2 kills top as well. Now we have pressure in every single lane. The only thing we should do now, which we're not doing, is getting wards over here and here. Because then Rek'Sai wouldn't even be able to enter his jungle without us knowing, which would be really nice. So I'm continuing to push up mid lane here, even though my bot lane left to shove up bot lane, which is the correct thing to do here. Thresh goes for... he clears the Rek'Sai tunnels, which is very nice. And I actually called that Tristan is going here. I can just take this back a little bit, because I see her walk right on this ward here, so I know she's either gonna jump over that wall or continue walking here. So I ping my Thresh to stand here, wait for her to pass. And as I called, she actually will walk here, so he lands the hook, and I'm on my way to follow up. So even though we didn't have like complete vision of that, I could just like... It was a pretty huge chance that she would walk that way, so it was a good call. And we got a kill on Tristana, and now she's so behind. Like, she farmed like equal to Queen, but now that she misses so much XP, it's like the game's over for her. Here I'll try to land spear and I'll go in. I think I'll get insta-exhausted here. Yes, I do. Morgana ults as well. Thresh gives me a nice lantern so I don't get stunned and take any unnecessary damage. And we walk out. There I actually missed the spear, but if I hit that spear I could actually go in again because Morgana didn't have ulti or exhaust, so I would basically be like one-shot Lux if I just got the correct combo. Here we're just shoving up the lane once again. Tryndamere is having some trouble stop lane because obviously Malphite is a rather good champion against Tryndamere, but he actually outfarms him rather well, so there's no problems there. Here we try to chase Rek'Sai, but it seems to be fine. Lux actually walked up here rather far, so if Rek'Sai actually wasn't there and our bot lane was able to walk past this ward over here, we actually could have killed Lux there, but they had the vision control, so that's why she went so far onto our side. So now I'm just trying to get catches in their jungle, as you can see. We're just trying to like extend our lead. Here we're trying to get the blue buff because it just falls. But Lux knows we're here because of that red ward over there. So she's gonna try to steal it, but we'll wait for her combo. There, yeah, and I'll just secure it. As you guys maybe remember, we actually lost the first Drake, but now we're in a very good position to secure the second one. And this is very important because their only way of comeback in this game is either like a cheese split push, but they don't really have any split pushing champions to get an inhib, or obviously 5 dragon buffs or a baron buff. So this like makes it almost impossible for them to reach the 5th dragon. It's like there's no way they can reach it. They literally have to like steal 4 of them now, so it's like possible for them to have any winning conditions right now. Because the thing is with Tryndamere is that he split pushes so well during the entire game almost, like except for levels 1 through 5, but level 6 is also like really strong, and they don't really have any answer to that whatsoever, so they like have to force team fights, And at this stage, there's no way they can win the team fights, so their comp is like completely useless right now. However, it would be even like worse if our team comp was behind, because we have like Nidalee mid lane, right? Like not such a 13 team fights if she's not like super ahead. And then we have Fizz jungle, obviously the same thing. If he isn't fed, he won't do anything at all because he doesn't have like much crowd control whatsoever. Same for Tryndamere, and then Quinn doesn't really have like any CC like for example Ashe would have. So we would have like literally no way of winning team fights if we didn't snowball this game. So it's really important that we're like trying to extend our lead as much as we can. Because if we just like didn't do anything productive and just let them farm for like 10 more minutes, maybe this game would actually, even if the scoreline was the same, pretty hard to win, because Lux and Tristana skills like so extremely well with items, and Malphite will always be that initiating tanky threat in fights. So we're trying to set up the push bot lane. Maybe I should actually be mid lane now, shoving the wave, but he seems to be going there, so it shouldn't be a problem. We catch Rexa here. I'm trying to kill Stu with my spear, but I failed because I suck at this game, but it's like no problems. We're gonna, there's a nice side set there on my spear. I'd actually probably get hit by some spells here. No, it was fine. Here we'll try to like chase for Tristana, but it's like hard. They like split us off pretty hard. But here I'll maybe get killed now. She actually jumps away, so I can't get that kill either. Quinn goes to fetch the wave, which is really good. We're like, me and Thresh are like derping pretty hard right now. We should actually just be with Quinn and get the wave. But the only good thing with this is that we're keeping them from backing, so they won't have full HP when the wave actually hits the turret. Here I get like, I take so much damage when Quinn comes in to finish off the kill. I actually don't get Morgana there, and I actually had my Ignite off cooldown, so that was really bad on me. I should have just ignited her. But yeah, it's like, it's fine nonetheless. So we actually push a bit. I'll just fast forward. We'll see. We'll get this mid tower probably. Yeah, Malphite does a really nice ulti there, and we actually wipe here. Okay then. Fizz doesn't even get the kill on Malphite. So that's really unfortunate. The tower is at 500 HP. Tryndamere seems to get some kills here. Let's see if he survives. Rexa is on our side of the game. No apparent reason, I'm just it's like so fucking yeah, that's really odd. We're going over like just the gold right now. We're in a 10k gold lead after 17 minutes, and I just finished my I just bought an entire void staff I think, and I finished my sorceress as well, so I have so much penetration right now, it's ridiculous. I can probably like one combo anyone on their team right now, like even probably like Rexa I think is the tankiest on their team, because Malphite doesn't have like any MR whatsoever. So here I just play really handful of Lux. You see one combo and my execute. That execute took like, I kid you not, it was like 600 damage. It's completely insane if you get the early penetration on Nidalee. It's just like, it's so sick. Here I'm gonna clear the pink ward, nothing too exciting. I'm gonna continue to try to harass them with spears. Shout out to mid lane. We have well pressure top lane, so this is really good. Yeah, that die was actually really risky, but Morgana just didn't make it in time, so it was cool, like no problems. Queen actually goes to fetch the bot lane as she should, which is really nice. When you push, you always want to have as many lanes as you can pushed up. Here I'll just try to like cheese in some spears so we can get the control that we need, because I can't really walk up and kill the turret because, yeah, neither me or Thresh deals much damage to the turret whatsoever. If I had like a Sheen here, or I actually went for like, I don't know, a Lich Bane instead of my Void Staff, I maybe could have gotten this turret here, but still the Void Staff is a really nice rush item nonetheless. So top lane, Tryndamere actually gets the 1v1 kill on Malphite and barely survives. Well played by him. Quinn actually did Gromp, which isn't probably not the best thing to do here, but we're just trying to like, we should just get as much wave pressure as we can, but Tryndamere will push them. That's tower top lane I think, because they have no answer to it. Here I'll actually just harass Tristana a bit. Rexa ult is behind us. Maybe he'll go for the flank, maybe he's just trolling and going for a camp, like, I don't know. He's actually gonna go for the wave I think, I'm not sure. and they actually get like Tristana and the turret bot lane. Well, I'm just keeping the wave pushed so that the other members of the team like have to be there to clear the wave, otherwise I'm just solo the turret. There we get a nice spear throw there, and yeah, we actually bait Queen into dying, but at this point, as I said before, like it doesn't really matter if we like die one time and trade it for a kill, because we will probably get an objective afterwards. And here comes the surrender, and yeah, we just stomped this game, to be honest. You can see here at the end we almost had like a really huge gold lead. It's like completely insane, and this is only 20 minutes into the game as well. Just looking at the individual golds, like I can drag this over here. She had 5k gold, meanwhile I had almost 10k, so it's like I had double Lux's gold, which is like completely insane. And also just looking at the levels, which is a really good way of measuring the difference between two teams in League of Legends. Like Malphite level 12, as you can see here, Tryndamere level 14. I had 3 levels or my mid laner. That means when she lost this game, she didn't even have her ultimate rank 2. Meanwhile I was level 13. The difference is just absolutely insane. Another way to measure the lead of this game is just looking at Thresh's build. He built up Warmogs before he finished his Moby boots or even upgraded his Sightstone. So yeah, this was a little gameplay of a game I played in Diamond 4 Elo. Their Rek'Sai was actually a Master Division last season, so they had some pretty good players overall, and the other ones were like Diamond, like low or high. I think some of them were like Diamond 2 last season or stuff like that. So yeah, it was actually rather good players we were against, but we just managed to snowball our early lead, and with our comp it's so easy to pick off people that it was just insane. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.